Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, let's have a look on the gold market. So here actually a tricky moment stands on the table, and you can see that market is flirting with the MACD line. That's not actually fits to our plans. We prefer to see that we will have no grabber here, because grabber, whether it will work or not, but potentially it suggests that market should return back to the lows, which is not actually things that we would like to see here. That's why in the current situation, we have to make some special decision on what we could do for a trading process, because in particular for position taking, because today the payrolls, maybe somebody of you intends to trade it, so including in the gold market. So appearing of a grabber, as I said, it will be a not good sign, and in this case risk significantly increased that market could show a deep retracement here, downside action. At least by theoretical target, this will be these lows. On the 4-hour time frame chart, I see nothing really special. It's mostly everything stands the same. On the hourly chart, if you remember, we talked about the hand and shoulders. Recent performance shows the value that's, well, not quite the shoulder, so looks too small. So it even hasn't reached the 30% level. Although we talked about the 33 area as a perfect, but if even we take into consideration the slope, anyway, this shoulder seems a bit small. But the tricky moment stands so that if shoulder will start forming today, we probably will get grabber on the daily chart. So the only scenario that more or less will be suitable to us is immediate upward continuation. In this case, we will not any grabber. And second, market already will start upward action. So there is only way how you could possess for that. Of course, you could try and take position somewhere in current consolidation, suggesting that this is the shoulder, and then just hope for the breakout. But you also could consider possible using of the stop buy entry order. So to enter not by the limits order that you do in the 99% of your trades, but using the stop buying order. For example, somewhere around 33.75 area maybe. Although it seems a bit close because today we have the payrolls, but still it will be a reasonable placement. Because if market will break it up based, and this could happen only if payrolls will be really low, somewhere below the 100 level, and it's probably gold could start showing the acceleration, start upward action, euro step in on the moment of the breakout. Otherwise, if the payrolls will be more or less according to the expectations or even higher, in this case probably you could get this downside action, but in this case, once again, the risk of the appearing of the grabber will significantly increase. So for now we have the high 33.65.56. If we will take a look at MACD, 33.66. So just 50 cents will be enough to touch the MACD line today. So minus spike on the payrolls report here. This will be enough to touch the line, and actually it will trigger the possible appearing of the grabber if numbers will be higher or in a row with expectations. So that's just an idea, so I'd not call you to necessarily to follow it. But if you're searching chances how to better to step in the current circumstances, I just would like to warn you about the risky moment that I see with the grabber. You could consider this possible way, or maybe it makes sense just to forget about it and just leave everything until the Monday, because we have the long weekend. As you know, in recent time, everything happens in the weekends. So today is the payrolls, and this more conservative approach. So if even on Monday we will see the market has broken up, well, that's no problem. We will just consider another ways to possible taking the long position on some pullbacks. That's what we intend to do in the next week. So that's probably all from me for now. Just let's see what numbers we will get, and just keep an eye on gold performance.